Been singing it all day. Travis frontman Fran Healy is right here. The band return with their 10th album.
Why does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? Wow, look at you now, flowers in the window. It's such a lovely day. Sing, sing, till you shine. Gaslight, I thought it was just us.
That last song was Bus from Travis's new album, LA Times, and Fran Healy joins me now. It's always a joy to see you. And we were just looking at there going, oh, I remember that. I remember that video. I remember that monkey.
I know. That's the monkey from Friends, Marcel.
Marcel was, he was probably the most expensive thing in that video.
He was.
I bet he was. I bet he was. And I love the bus thing, because of course you were in Glasgow at the weekend on that very bus.
We were on that very bus, riding around Glasgow, making a nuisance of ourselves.
Everybody loved it. People would be shouting things at you, nice things.
Very nice things.
Nice things.
Yeah,
And you got... Now look, I'm looking at you, loving the hair. How did this all come about?
Well, I've been doing this sort of postmodern comb over for the last 10 years, tying it back, you know, and I'm getting a bit thin. But then I asked my hairdresser, like, I want to have fun with my hair, you know, so I decided to do it and take the plunge.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, you're not going to get unnoticed in a room, that's for sure. This is great. Are you happy?
I am great.
I'm glad you're happy because it's really, really good.
It's a nice picture as well in the front.
It's a great image, isn't it? I love that. It's absolutely lovely. And there's something about... I mean, I know people obviously can download it. Of course they can. But there's just something about vinyl, isn't there, Fran? It's
well, that's why your arms are
cool.
that length, so you can carry it back from the shop.
Exactly. So that was it. That was the reason for it. I mean, it's just... It's wonderful. The thing I love about you guys as well is, after all these years, you still really like each other. You're still really, really good pals.
Happily married.
Happily married.
All these years.
Absolutely. Because other bands implode.
Well, yeah.
I don't see you guys ever doing that.
Yeah, some bands last for a couple of weeks. And then some bands last for decades. And we're very lucky that everyone's personality just blends really well. And it's great. I meet a lot of other bands. And I sort of look at them and go, we've got a much better thing going on. You know what I mean?
And you love it, and you can tell that. You can tell that. You've been supporting the Killers, but you're going to be on your own. The band, I mean, not you on your own. Obviously, you'll be there with the guys. Is that December? Is that towards the end of the year?
We're playing in December up and down the country. I don't know how many dates there are because being the singer, I'm just like...
You just go and sing?
Yeah, I turn up.
You turn up, do your thing, and
but
then
we're ending, the tour's ending in Glasgow at the Hydro on the 21st of December.
Oh.
It's going to be like the Christmas party.
It'll be fantastic.
Yeah,
Are you going to keep your hair for that, or is it going to be different?
No, I'm going to keep it for a wee while.
I think you should.
Well, the thing is, the bonus is the band can find me in an airport now, because I do
so
tend
can everybody else, though, Fran. You'll be doing a million selfies everywhere you go.
I've had a few of those.
I bet you have. I bet. There he is. You know, you have to put a hat on. You put a hat on, and you'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It's called, of course, we know that it's called. I'm just going to show it again. LA Times. You live in LA just now.
I'm living in LA just now.
But you know, who knows?
Yeah.
Are you sort of going backwards, forwards?
It's a bit of a mad time to be living in America with all the
very true.
With all of the stuff that's going on. It's interesting. LA is like the coal miner's canary. Everything's going on there. You know, you've got your global warming, like things are on fire, things are flooding.
It's crazy.
It's mad. So and there's everything else. But it's nice when the sun comes out. It's lovely. Clay's my son has just graduated, so he's going to be moving.
Gosh, is he already?
Yeah.
He's
scary, 18.
No.
Yes.
God.
You know.
My Rosie's 30. How? No.
How's it possible?
I don't know.
I mean, we're still so young.
We're still so young, and they were wee tiny babies about a minute ago.
I know.
You've been working with Brandon Flowers, of course, with the Killers, because you've been supporting them, and Chris Martin. You got them. They're on this album, right?
Yeah. Well, that sort of came by accident. I called up Chris because I needed someone with a fresh ear because I was trying to put the running order together.
Okay.
And I called Chris up. We went out for a drive and listened to the songs, and he kept stopping at this one song. And when we got back to his house, he ran to the piano and starts playing it, and he learned it from listening to it a couple of times. And so I said, you should sing on the chorus because it's a big sort of
Yeah,
gag
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And he said, great, I'll do that, but you should maybe get some other folk to do it. So the only other folk I know is Brandon. Of any
Quite nice though.
of any
to be able to
repute.
phone him up.
Yeah, and Brandon said yes. It's
there you
lovely,
are.
and that's what kind of the song's about. It's about the whole, like people coming together. It's about
Yeah.
a bar in New York, and it's lovely. It's a
Oh
great
no,
song.
it's a beautiful, beautiful album. Will you come back and see me in December just before you go away? Because we need to have a longer chat.
I would love that.
I've got so much to talk to you
It's
about.
always lovely to see
But it's
you.
out now, right?
It
LA
is.
Times
It is
right?
out. Go and get it.
Go and get it.
Get it.
Download it and all that malarkey, or get the vinyl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We like that. Right, after the